Describe the role played by protein pumps during active transport in plants. So what is an active transport? So during active transport, the substances are moved from the region of lower concentration to the region of higher concentration. So that means if the sodium ions are less inside the cell and more outside the cell, the sodium ions move from the cell to outside, from lower region to higher region. And for this, there is a requirement of energy in the form of ATP. So cell expends an energy in the form of ATP and moves the substance from its lower concentration to its higher concentration. And this type of movement is called active transport. And for active transport, cell requires certain proteins. So these are called protein pumps. So they are called protein pumps. With the help of protein pumps, the ions are transported from its lower concentration to higher concentration. Here we are taking an example of ions, but many of the substances which cannot transport through the plasma membrane, they can be transported through the protein pumps. Now especially when we take plants. So in plants, roots are the major organ which helps in absorption of nutrients from the soil. So here is a transverse section of root. Now the root hairs are an extension of the outer layer called epidermis, and from this root hairs the nutrients enter into the cell, and during that most of the minerals, they are charged, either positively charged or negatively charged. So these charged substances, they cannot just diffuse through the plasma membrane. So there should be a protein pump through which they are transported from the soil into the cells, and this is done by active transport if it is been transporting against the concentration gradient.